So I've just read 2 books on dynamic systems and found interesting ideas about learning. Like in physics, there are stable states, and in between is the growth process, or metastable state. Changing from one stable state to another completely reshapes our mind. That probably explains why sometimes habits take so much effort to break. Our difficulty lies in the transition, where we consume more resources to change a habit. For example, from eating fast food to quitting it. But once we cross the barrier, we are in a new equilibrium, so we don't see the need to go back to our fast food. Easily, we avoid it. However, dynamic systems recognizes that we each have our own prior life experiences, and thus the difficulty of making the transition varies from person to person. Even the triggers that allow you past the metastable state varies between people. Personally, it only took me an instant to switch to a vegan diet, and forcing myself to study less took me 2 weeks because I was used to studying like my life depended on it. What this means for you is that you shouldn't be afraid to explore if the habit change is desired. The transition will incur plenty of struggle, and you might wonder if you're foolish at some point. But as studies in the book show, intention can predict the rate of transition success, so keep at it. And also, you might fail a lot in the metastable state, relapsing into fast food. But that's okay, because our mind is exploring the possible solutions to resist temptation. The very act of attempting to resist the urge of eating fast food can be seen as a metastable state, where the brain is making new connections to tell your mind to lose interest in fast food. Essentially, in habit change, failure is fine, but giving up is not. Besides this established theory, what interests me is that yogis like to mention how they see things as they are, rather than become creatures of habit. This suggests that they are constantly in the metastable state, which to me sounds really difficult. Let me know what you think in the comments, and maybe start a great discussion about how you overcame your bad habits.